Yo, how's it going? OC Dudes back again.
Yes, sir. You hear me okay?
Yeah,
All right. Sorry. We're here pouring a cold one real quick. Cheers.
cheers. Got my water.
Yeah, man. This first time I ever tried this thing. I'm not even gonna pretend to try and read that, but I don't know. Can you say that?
Weltenberger?
Weltenberger Kloster?
Kloster, yeah. Hell.
Hell?
Yeah.
It's a lager. First time I ever had it. It's actually pretty damn good. I was telling my girl it has this taste on the back end. I don't know what it is because I don't know that much about how beers are made, but I'm like, there's some back there, wheat, the barley, or grain, or something that just does it for me with the beer. And it's not too it's not a strong beer at all, actually. And she is not huge on beers. She likes some
Mhm.
specific ones, and even she was like, "This is pretty damn tasty." So we both
Nice.
enjoyed it. So thank you to the Germans. Sorry, trying to
Yeah.
adjust the camera.
One of the good things they did.
Wow, racist. Hey,
There's been a lot of Nazi talk lately, man, and I just
oh
reviewed
man,
I
yeah,
reviewed a documentary about the Nazis recently. So
yeah.
yeah,
I shouldn't have said nothing, man. I shouldn't have brought this up. But the thing I did want to bring up is, see what I'm wearing here?
Oh yeah, Lake Show.
What happened, man? It's a big deal.
Yeah. You've been saying trade AD for a while, years now.
I've been saying that for years. As it, you know, I would always text you guys and go, "Hey, we got to trade this guy." But it was really like a joke because every time he took a spill, I would text and go trade him because it was so scary to watch him fall, man. Because
It
I
was,
didn't
man.
want the guy to be injured because
Yeah,
they're already not that good. If you lose this guy, you're dead in the water
yeah,
because he's so damn good. Uh, but the one thing I did say was going forward, like after LeBron,
mhm,
I kind of thought this could be a possibility where you could use
yeah,
him as, for a trade. It just
yeah,
happened a little sooner.
yeah.
What do you think of it?
I'm pumped, man. To get a 26-year-old superstar in his prime, very rare, man. You got to do the deal. AD's 31. He's injury prone. We all know that. So yeah, to get younger, to get a superstar, a guy who just led his team to the finals last season, um, who averages almost 30 points and gets almost a triple double like LeBron every night, who can lead the team going forward. Yeah, you don't even think about it. Yeah, you just do it.
Yeah, I don't think you think about it. I think you go for it.
Yeah.
You getting a guy that, did you mention his age? Is he 25?
He just turned 26. He was 25 and he just turned 26. Or is about to. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, I mean, that's pretty damn gnarly. And it seems like a trade for the future.
Yeah. But hey, they can do something right now, in the 4 seed.
You really think so? You think they can make a good run here?
I think they can make a run. It's just the center thing,
Mm.
everyone, we don't have a center besides Jackson. Uh,
They had
Jackson
that
Hayes.
trade
They had
initially.
that trade. That was crazy. Then it got rescinded, and
The
yeah,
dude
so
failed his physical or what?
that's what they're saying. And then
Uh,
Charlotte was trying to protest it and say like, he didn't fail and like weird stuff. Like,
Either you fail or you don't.
yeah.
Which
Well,
one is it?
well, he's been playing lately, and he's been putting up big numbers. So,
So Charlie really wanted that trade to go through then.
oh yeah, yeah. I
Mm.
mean, you get a first round pick, you get a young star like Dalton Connect. Did you watch the All Star weekend?
You know, I didn't, dude. I thought I'll just check out the highlights, which is what I did, and the dunk contest was not the best.
Yeah,
Obviously, this dude brings it every time
but
he's out
the
there, McClung.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
he's super fun to watch, and I agree with a lot of people saying that he pretty much is keeping this thing alive right now.
yeah, and he's kind of over it too. I think unless he gets an NBA contract, he's like,
Right?
yeah,
Yeah, he's only played a few games, I think, in the NBA.
yeah, yeah. He started with the Lakers, and imagine if we still had him, and you know,
What do you think of that? Um, having it's the NBA. What do you think of having this guy in the dunk contest? As great as he is and fun to watch, and he's creative. I mean, what do you think of that? Is it okay with you, or would you know? Personally, I love the guy, but I really want to see like the NBA greats be in this.
well, yeah, but they refuse to do it, man.
Yeah,
But some of them were talking on Twitter after this last one, like, "Hey, Ja, if Giannis said, 'Hey, Ja, if you do it, I'm in too.'"
it's just talk, you know. And let's
Probably.
see.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I want to see you guys do it then. It's talk. I mean, I feel like everyone is pumped up right afterwards and they'll say stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
kind of
But
like I don't know. I hope so. That'd be awesome, man. Then
yeah,
I'd be way into it.
yeah, I'd love to see Ja in it. Yeah, I'm not sure what Giannis could do. Usually big men.
Yeah, he would
Great.
have to be like a high fly act, something cool like that because he's really long. He's got that wingspan, and it would have to be something like that. He's not going to be a 360 under the leg guy,
Yeah,
I don't
have to
think.
pull it Dwight Howard. Be Superman.
Yeah, just a high fly type of deal that would look cool, maybe. It's the only thing I could think of. I don't know. Even one of the guys said, I don't know, it might have been Edwards or somebody who was like, I'm not really a spin in the air guy and tricks. I have no tricks. So I don't know why I would really be in it or something along the lines of that. He said, if there was. If there was a guy under the basket and I have to try to dunk on him, maybe because that's what he does, he just like dunks on people. So he's like, if we do that, I might be in. And he tries to dunk on me, and I try to dunk on him. He said, but yeah, he's not really that guy. So I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Gordon's too old now. You can't do it.
yeah. Too old.
That was one
Eh,
of the best ones, man. Him versus jeez, what's his face? Levine.
oh yeah,
Remember
yeah.
that one?
I
Ooh,
remember that. That was a great one.
that was amazing, man.
Yeah,
So good.
yeah.
So
But
hey,
but I
but
wanted to say Dalton Connect looked awesome this weekend, and
mhm.
because he played a few games. He was on the Rising Stars team that won whatever two games to make it to the All Star game, and then he 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 almost beat the All Stars just by himself pretty much. If they would have looked for him more, if his teammates they didn't like to pass very much, but when they looked for him, he was hidden. So
Mm.
I'm glad we still got him. I didn't like trading him. So,
Yeah, a lot of people did not, but
yeah,
I think they wanted that center.
yeah, yeah.
They wanted that guy that could be presence, get some blocks, some rebounds, and you kind of need that.
You do, but if the guy's only playing 40% of he's played 40% of the games he could play so far. Like that's a lot worse than AD. If you have a guy you can't count on, yeah, I don't know. I'd rather
Mhm.
just wait, get a free agent this summer, like they're gonna do now, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, you don't have a choice at this point.
Yeah,
Uh, I mean, I'm excited for it. Even when LeBron is long gone, uh, it looks bright.
yeah.
People, I think, are gonna want to play with this guy. I heard a couple things that he might be a little difficult. Did you hear something like that? He was having an
Well, yeah,
issue with somebody or something.
well, Dallas is putting out all this stuff now. Their owner, trying to make himself look good, like Luka's fat, he doesn't train hard, like we didn't
Yeah.
believe in him. he didn't want to pay him the whatever 350, 400 million he was due this next summer. Like the guy just didn't want to pay it. Like, and you got other guys saying if he's out of shape, putting up the numbers he puts up, it's like
Right.
who's in shape then,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good point. And yeah, I saw a video of a crowd over there chanting. Did you see
Yeah,
that? What
yeah,
was it? Was it Luca's not fat, bring him back or something like that?
yeah. Something like that. Yeah,
um,
I texted you guys. I went to San Diego Legoland this weekend, and I was
yes.
already seeing Lakers Luka jerseys there already. Like, man,
Mm,
it's been 2 games, and you're already buying his jerseys, man. Like, crazy.
yeah, he might climb to the. I don't know where he is at that on that list of jersey sales, but he might climb up real quick here.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he will. Sure he will.
Yeah. So we're all good then. We're excited for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna see him on Wednesday. Going
Yes,
to the
sir.
game. Yeah.
What else? What else you got going on?
Uh, what else? I had a great interview. Rod Serling's 100th anniversary. The guy who did the Twilight Zone, the first Planet of the Apes. Um, I interviewed his daughter Anne, and Mark Scott Zicree, who put me in Space Command. He wrote the Twilight Zone companion that tells all the behind the scenes stories and you know uh, about every episode, and just great talking to them because I love the Twilight Zone, man. What do you think?
I remember that back in the day, and so that was and I have a ton of shows like this. It's funny that you sort of reminded me of this. There are so many shows that I watched back then
Mhm.
that I don't remember anything about them, but I like them.
Yeah,
And I'll give you one. I'll give you one that I'm watching now.
yeah.
I'm watching that X-Men, bro.
Oh yeah, the
The
X-Men.
OG one.
Yeah.
Oh,
The-
come on, man. If before I started watching it, I don't know if I really remember many scenes because I seen it one time through back in the day, you know?
yeah.
It wasn't like now where you could just keep streaming or I mean, you could record it would probably be the only way and then rewatch it, but I never did that. So, I am rewatching the whole thing like I'm watching it for the first time, and let me tell you, bro, when that music comes on, man,
Yeah.
oh, bro,
Yeah.
it
That was,
brings back the memories of just, you know, getting to watch it and couldn't wait to watch it. So
yeah,
good.
that was fun. Yeah, yeah. I know you remember. I got to interview Rogue. That was really cool. The voice of Rogue. Um,
She's
she's
my girl
awesome.
will be listening in the background and she's like, that's one of the greatest voices. I just love her voice. I love hearing it.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
is. It's good,
It,
man.
it is. And then I was looking up her movies, and there was a movie, DEF CON 5 or something. I remembered when I was a kid, I used to always watch that movie on Channel 5. Like, and she was like the main actress in
And
that.
you didn't know?
I didn't even know. I was like,
What is it called? DeathCon?
DEF CON 5, something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
something. There was a nuclear disaster. The world's all messed up, and
I wonder if I've seen it just because like that's probably whatever was on at the time.
yeah, yeah. It was just whatever was on.
That's how it was. It's like
Yeah,
big. Okay, I'll watch big, you know?
yeah,
Like it didn't really matter. It was that's what was on. That's what we were watching.
yeah.
Damn,
Kids
bro,
don't
we're old.
know. Kids don't know.
Yeah, we're dating ourselves easily by
Yeah.
going, oh, we didn't have streaming services. We streaming.
Streaming. Yeah.
You kidding me? It's whatever was on channel 11. That's what we were watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I can't. I'm on the second season, and I didn't even remember this. I'm watching the first episode, and there's a guy in there, Morph, I think was his
Yeah.
name.
More. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm watching. I'm like, I don't remember this guy. I don't remember him being in the cartoon.
Mhm.
Well, he dies like the first episode. I'm like, wait, what? Oh shit! I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, that's why I don't remember the guy. He's gone.
Yeah.
Morph, bro.
Hey, the new episodes are great, man. Once you get to the new ones, it just continues the story on like it was the old days.
What do you mean by the new ones? Like, what
It's
what's it
called
called?
X-Men 97.
Oh yes, okay,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
whole new episodes, with the
Hmm.
same cast and characters, and yeah,
All of them,
continuing.
bro. All the
Oh,
same cast.
yeah, yeah,
Ooh, that's
yeah.
sweet.
It's winning awards. They're winning all kinds of awards right now because it was great, man. Yeah,
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. You're right. And yeah, I don't know how many seasons this other one is, but I don't think it's that many.
what
The first one, at least,
the
the
first
OG
yeah
one.
yeah the first one wasn't that many.
It's
Yeah.
not that many. So I'm on the second one now. So I'll
I,
get to it.
I think it went to 96 and then they continued it. So here's 97 now. And then,
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was that early mid '90s.
yeah, when cartoons were good, you get
Oh
up
man, I was about
on
to say that. Just so much.
yeah.
There was so that's like all we had was that in wrestling.
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell, you know. Then yeah, like it's like yeah, exactly the sitcoms like Family Ties and Growing Pains, or
Yeah.
all that.
90210 and
90210. Uh, bro, we can go on and on. There were so many, and we watched them all.
yeah, yeah. There's a convention for that now, like there is for everything. It's called
Mhm.
Retro Palm Springs, and they're bringing so far the guests they have so far are Saved by the Bell and 90210 and stuff. So yeah,
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, everyone's 60 now, but that's fine.
yeah. I know they were like 30 when they started it.
Yeah, they're 30, but in high school.
Playing high
Yeah.
school kids. Yeah.
um, that would be fun. You need to come up with something, man. Look at all these cons popping up. You got to think of something and start your own.
My own con. Do
What would it be? They already have a horror one.
the OC Dudes Con, man.
Oh, see, dude's con. What are we gonna have on there?
Have everything, man. Sports, movies,
Sports, movies, whatever.
OC stuff.
OC stuff. Yeah, it would have to be here, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, uh, all right, dude. I got something for you.
All right.
I got a few questions. I got some would you rather.
Okay. Okay. Those have been popular. I've been seeing those polls. People like taking those polls.
Yeah, some are easy, some are dumb, some are a little tougher.
Yeah.
Everything in between. They're just fun. All right, man. Here you go. Here's the first one.
All right.
I was gonna say an easy one, but damn, I don't know. Okay. Would you rather, for the rest of your life, have a mullet haircut or a ponytail haircut?
Oh man, they're both such douchebags.
Both suck. Sorry to ponytail dudes. Just wait. It's just not for us. That's all we're saying.
No. I mean, I guess a mullet. I mean,
Party in the back, bro.
yeah.
Um, mullet or ponytail? Dang.
What would you do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
mullet.
It's the
That's
least douchebag option.
it's probably the least douchebaggy one. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I think so. This one relates to you. That's why I pulled this one up.
Okay.
Would you would you rather always have bad gas? that, that's not you.
Yeah.
The second part of this is, would you rather always have bad gas or always have really red eyes?
Oh, you're going back with that one, man.
Those are the high school
Going
days,
back.
man.
High school days. Yeah, yeah. I'd get the really red, irritated eyes, man. I get allergies or something. Even my own English teacher comes up to me and goes, something wrong, but you
Yeah.
smoking?
You smoking, bro?
Yeah, people call me tweaker.
Who was this English teacher? What was the name?
Miss Dickey, and
Dickie. I remember Dickie. Sure.
yeah, yeah, and I thought we were close. Like she'd come up and talk to me, and stuff. Like, are you smoking? Like,
Oh my God, Miss Dickie
oh,
knew a thing or two.
you know what it was that gave me the red eyes? I'm realizing now.
Mm.
It's up in the corner up
Oh, you
there.
said that last time. You said it was because you ate a bunch of hot sauce.
I'd buy it by the case. Yeah, and I'd just eat a bunch of it plain. It would turn my eyes freaking red.
Yeah.
You'd think I'd stop doing it, but I didn't. Just a kid, man.
Dude, your stomach's got to be jacked up by eating all that crap. Bunch of hot sauce? Oof.
Probably, yeah.
That's probably why you got all those fucking penis bumps, too.
That was one. They took care of it.
Damn hot sauce, bro. It's creeping back up on you. All right, so what would you rather have? You want to go back to the red eyes or you want bad gas?
I'll take the red eyes, whatever. People think you're a smoker,
Red eyes.
whatever. Yeah.
I get red eyes. People are just gonna think you're a freaking smoker. It's fine. Better than walking around, I guess, like that.
With gas, yeah.
All right. I figured you were gonna go that way with that one.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather have your tongue pierced or have a big ass neck tattoo?
Oh crap. Yeah, I'm not one for either of those. No tattoos on me.
Or you'd have it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Shit. I guess the tongue pierced.
You know what that meant back in the 90s, right? When a guy did that. I'm not even gonna say it, dude. I gotta go neck tattoo. I gotta go neck tattoo, man.
Neck tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I wanna.
Yeah. Like, would I be able to talk with a big tongue piercing? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you'd definitely be able to see it when you talk to people. Anyone you talk to, they're gonna be able to see it, and you wouldn't be able to hide it.
Yeah, I guess the neck tattoo.
The tattoo, obviously, it's gonna show. Can't be in turtlenecks every day. But I would say a neck tattoo for you, man, over the piercing.
Yeah. What would you do? What about a face tattoo? That's even tougher, man. What would you do?
Oh,
with that?
face tattoo, man. Yeah, some Mike Tyson shit.
Yeah, those are the real crazy ones, man.
That's crazy. I don't know why people would tattoo their faces. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a bit much. Even the neck. The neck's crazy
The
too,
neck,
and it's so sensitive.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I feel like that would hurt, but I don't know, man. At least it would look cool, and maybe people wouldn't mess with you.
You wouldn't be able to get a job, man.
Yeah, I know. You'd definitely have to go with the turtleneck for an interview.
But
yeah, I feel like if you're, I feel like if your tongue's pierced, people are gonna mess with you, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. All right, I got one more for you. This one, I don't know. I don't know where you're gonna go with this one. Would you rather be trapped in a room full of snakes or a room full of spiders? Are you afraid of these two? Is that a phobia for you?
Snakes more than spiders, yeah.
Okay.
Because there was one time, like, if this past year, where there was this giant, like, I think I probably told the story. There was this giant, like, boa constrictor looking snake that just went right in front of me across where my house is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were talking about that.
Yeah, and me and Jimmy got out, and like I didn't know where it went, and this thing was freaking huge, and I'm like, oh shoot, like this thing could just pop out from anywhere, dude. Like,
yeah. Still to this day. Yeah, we were talking about that, how it possibly for something that big, it must have gotten
Yeah,
out of someone's home, or
yeah,
someone just released it and said, "Ah, screw this thing," you know?
yeah,
They
yeah.
probably released it out
Out
behind
back,
you.
yeah,
Yeah,
where the big field is,
yeah,
but it got out of there. Yeah,
yeah. It would make more sense to let it go if you're gonna let it go out back. Then you got all kinds of crap back, coyotes and rabbits, and I don't know what the hell's back there.
yeah. Other
So it makes more
snakes and
other
yeah,
snakes, maybe lizards. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So then definitely.
Well, did I ever tell the story about um, the time I met my first like longtime girlfriend's dad, we're driving up this windy road like in the wilderness. He stops the car and he just grabs this wild snake, and he puts it in the bag and he puts it in the back seat with me.
What?
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, this is a nice snake. Like, I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna sell it later or something." Like,
Sell
what?
it.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, I'm freaking out. We're driving this windy road. It's moving around. It's like, is he? I'm like, what like, is he
Is it
trying to
tiny
mess?
at least?
It wasn't huge, but
Yeah.
I still didn't want to mess with it.
It's still weird. What the hell, man?
Yeah, yeah, man. So,
Wow.
yeah, I've had a worse time with snakes. My dad's had some pet spiders before. He likes tarantulas and yeah,
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I don't think I ever saw it.
yeah, yeah. Even like a year ago, my son would like going over there and looking at the tarantula, and yeah,
Wow, okay.
yeah. But I,
So
but I'm not.
definitely snakes.
Yeah, snakes. I don't love spiders. Like I don't want, like anyone else. I don't want one crawling on me or something.
Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. You choose spiders. You'd rather be in a room full of spiders, right?
Yeah,
Than a room full of snakes.
yeah. I'm like Indiana Jones. Get those snakes away from me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like yeah, I feel like if you really needed to fight back, you could really stomp
Yeah,
on these things
yeah. You
as
could
opposed to
stomp on them.
yeah.
Snake is so hey,
You
the
probably
black
just piss it
mamba.
off.
Piss it off, man. Black mamba. You're not beating that thing. Like,
No, no, yeah, not messing with that. Yeah, spiders. It's creepy though, man.
it's creepy. Yeah,
Even
it's
if you
creepy.
just see a couple spiders. Where I live, there's like I don't know if I told you, but there's oh crap, what are they called? The black widows.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
bunch of black widows back there. I was like, what the hell, man? They don't really go inside, so they never come in the house, but they're kind of creepy looking because you know what they are.
Oh yeah. I mean, I with the wilderness near my house, I've seen all
Mhm.
kinds of crazy spiders and big ones around here. And yeah, and during the fall, there's a ton in the trees. Sometimes they'll just plop down on you or something. Like, so I'm used to them. I'm the guy who has to kill them every time
Oh yeah.
somebody sees a spider. Yeah,
Do they ever go inside your home?
yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, even
yeah.
the bigger ones too.
Even the bigger ones. Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. So yeah,
Yeah. If they're in here, I gotta do something about it. But outside, I don't
yeah,
even the black widows. I don't kill them, dude. I let them be.
yeah, yeah. If it's something I can put outside, like if I can put it on something, that's what I do. I don't like killing stuff anymore. Like when I was a
That's
kid,
funny. Me too.
it was like, yeah, love killing these insects or whatever.
Were you that kid that had the magnifying glass on the ants
No, but
in
you
the
know what?
sun?
I tried that, but but what I would do is I would get this big plastic case and I'd put a bunch of different the red ants and the black ants, and I'd get spiders, and I
Oh,
even
Royal
got the
Rumble.
yeah the row. I even got the queen flying ant in
Yeah.
there, yeah, in there too, and watch and see who would win. Like that's
Wow. I'm surprised you're not a serial killer, dude. That's crazy.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So I got some more for you. I'll get them for you next time. But yeah, I think we agreed on those spiders, neck tattoo. Although you really wanted the ring, I don't know why. I don't. You know.
I was thinking about I just don't like the visible part.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I know, but it definitely would look cooler. You know, it's like you
It
gotta
would
go
look
with,
cooler. Like it looks like you're a felon or an NBA
yeah,
player or something.
yeah, exactly. You know, and the ladies like that stuff, man.
Yeah.
And then yeah, the mullet. Screw it. You got OC
Combination of
News?
all of
Yeah.
them.
What you
uh,
got?
yeah, yeah. You go first.
Yeah. So check this out. I went to a new spot, man, to go get food. Now it's called the Aztec, and now I've been to your spot a few times. Is it Amigos? What's it
Which
called? The Mexican spot where you went, where you get tacos
oh
at?
oh the Dos Amigos?
Yeah.
The-
Yeah,
yeah,
Amigos, right? Those
yeah,
Amigos. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And that place is not bad,
yeah.
and but the tacos are a little greasy. They're just a little greasy. And so anyway, we went to this spot. It is on Bolsa Chica and what would that be? Oh my god, I should have looked at it. I think it's Edinger.
Mm,
And it's either Westminster. No, that's Huntington Beach. Huntington Beach. And really good. You can go to the website, check out their daily deals. Check this out, dude. Taco Tuesdays,
yeah.
dollar tacos.
All
You
right.
got a picture of it?
I was pulling up a picture of something else.
Okay.
What is it called
It's
again?
called the Aztec,
Okay.
Huntington Beach. And so tacos,
Okay.
dollar tacos, chicken, potato, or beef. That's $1. Then for $2, it's like asada steak, uh, carnitas, I think birria, pastor, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then the $3 ones are fish or shrimp. I think two of us ate, and and it was during happy hour, so the margaritas were cheap too.
Mhm.
And I think it was like $20. We both ate and had drinks. It was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So and it was really good, man. They give you a couple different salsas, get some
Mhm.
chips, and
Yeah,
it's
here's
good, dude. It's really good. Uh,
some pictures here.
yep. That's it. It's outside there,
Yeah.
and yeah, and if you go to the website, you could actually see their menu. They have daily specials. So like Thursdays are margaritas are half off. So like they're like $5 or $6 for any margarita you want. And I think it's I forget the days, but I think I think the same day, that Thursday, it's like buy one get one burger free, and or buy one get one pizza free, or a burrito free. So there's daily deals. Definitely check it out. I recommend it. I'm probably gonna go to tomorrow. So if you want to stop
Mhm.
by, come on by. It's good, man. Especially
Yeah,
for the I mean, dollar tacos. Those
yeah,
the chicken tacos, man. They're good.
yeah. Any of the tacos are $1 or no?
So the dollar ones are the chicken, potato, or beef.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are the potato tacos? Have you tried them?
So I did try my girlfriend got one that was potato, and it was good. I just took a bite.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah, and I had just a bunch of chicken tacos. Um, but yeah, if you don't want to eat meat, they got the potato option for sure.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Yeah, and like I said, they have the if you like fish, the $3 ones are fish and shrimp, or shrimp, I should say.
Nice.
Yeah, and the ones that she had, she really liked too. So we really like this place, and definitely going to be hitting it up. Probably, like I said, probably tomorrow.
All right. All right. Yeah, I got another Mexican food place.
All right,
Uh, I'm terrible with the name, so I'm gonna have to
no
see if
worries.
you can tell me the name here. It's
Your last name is Delgado, dude.
I know it's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. No, I saw.
So vegan by El Zamorano?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah,
All
you
right.
got it.
All right. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
where's this at, dude?
This is on it's on Harbor, uh a little past Adams, near where the Target is on Harbor.
Okay.
Like
Yes.
across, right across the street, where the Rite Aid used to be, and there's those little shops in there.
Yeah, Baker.
Yeah,
Harbor
Baker.
Baker.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's all vegan. I love the burritos. I love the fake carne asada tacos, man.
The fake.
Yeah, I mean it's all fake, you know.
I remember I went to a party at your place once. I must have been a birthday for one of the kids or something, and you
Yeah,
had some of the tacos from there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they were good. I liked them.
Yeah, yeah, they're tasty, man. People think of vegan food as like, not being very good, but it's got its own flavor to it, where to the point where
Mhm.
like I crave it over, over meat sometimes, So
Yeah, and I've
yeah.
actually been back just one time since then. It's not that close to me, so
Mhm.
I'm not gonna really, make the drive for it or anything. But I went
Yeah.
back because I liked it. It was pretty good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull up their website really quick here. I mean, it's a little pricey, as usually vegan food is.
It was. I do remember it. Yeah, I do
Yeah,
remember that being the case.
yeah, but they have specials sometimes. You know,
You and I, man, we like our specials.
yeah, we do like our specials. Yeah, but the tacos are pretty good. So like, 5.25 for a asada taco. Like usually, like I can get three of those and be set. Um, but yeah.
Yeah,
Or they even have like the burritos. Like just get one of the burritos, and those things are huge. Um,
you
yeah.
get the same thing with for the burrito.
No, I usually get the bean and cheese.
Okay,
I like bean and cheese. Yeah.
so when the whole vegan thing sort of started to really like kind of start up, I'm talking like over a decade ago, right? Like 15 years ago,
Yeah.
and these places were starting to pop up little by little, and we didn't really know anything about it, but we knew someone that opened the restaurant, and she invited us to the restaurant, and we're like, yeah, yeah, why not? Let's try this out. And at the time, the experience was so weird because it was so new
Yeah.
and we didn't know anything about it. We didn't understand it. We're just like, this isn't real. Like, I don't get it. What do you mean? It was
Yeah.
we were so naive to the whole thing. And I remember I had beans, I had rice, and I forget what the main item was, but it all looked like the real stuff.
Yeah.
But it definitely didn't taste like it, and we just like we weren't we we really weren't into it. We're like, I don't know about this. This isn't gonna catch on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very strange experience.
Oh, and I wanted to mention also the frescas there, the drinks, the agua frescas. They do a different flavor like every day. Those are really good too. Yeah. Um,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah,
those.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you've seen. I've taken you to the Natural Product Expo, man. How
Mhm,
huge that thing is at the
mhm.
Anaheim Convention Center. And so many different natural products that. Yeah, you know what? I was just looking today at going again, and instead of it being free for people in the industry, now they're charging $110 per person, man.
Ooh,
Yeah, so I gotta think about that one now.
really?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. And
Oh
I love
no.
that thing. It's like trick or treating. You bring your bags, you just load up on stuff, you eat all kinds of food. They're just passing out stuff for you to try, different, even hair products, shaving stuff,
I
all
was
kinds.
hurting after that day, man.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I wasn't really hip to how the whole thing worked, so
Yeah.
I had a string backpack, whatever the hell you call it, the
Mhm. Mhm.
and that thing was just like biting into me because it was so heavy. I had so much crap in it
Yeah.
because everywhere you turn, somebody was giving out free stuff. And I was like, water, sweet. Oh, this big ass juice, sweet. It's like, and I was just throwing it in my bag and it got to be pretty damn heavy. And I was like, oh my God, my legs were killing me, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we were just eating all the crap they had because you could just get, it was pizza and burritos and all this different stuff.
Yeah, you're just full from all these samples they're giving out. So much stuff looks good, you want to try different stuff. They're like, "Hey, come over here,"
Yeah.
and then you have you have these bags that you're lugging around of all this free stuff they're giving out. So you're all full. You're trying to carry all this stuff. You're walking a lot.
Hmm.
It's a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah.
My sciatica was off the charts that day. I was almost crying.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me
So
pour a little more of this here. I know it looks like I'm not drinking much of it, but I keep pouring and filling it up, so just want to throw that out there.
so
We're gonna have
yeah,
one together one of these days, man.
yeah. One of these days.
Doesn't have to be a beer. It could just, whatever drink you'd like, and we'll have one on the show. Or we could do a show where we see how wasted we can get by the end of the hour.
Well, that's what I
uh,
used to do on my birthday. Yeah,
yep, that was your once once a year.
once a year, time to
All
drink.
right, dude. Popcorn reels.
Yeah, popcorn reels.
Popcorn reels. If you don't know what that is, we tell you about shows or movies that we've been watching or even have watched in the past that maybe um, it's something that we want to bring up. And we also like to get suggestions. So if you guys have suggestions and stuff that we should be watching, uh, whether it's a movie or a TV show, could be a documentary, anything. Hell, it could be a cartoon. I'm watching the X-Men cartoon, so it could be anything. We'd love to hear it because Jason especially is the big movie guy. So anything you got, comment.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
What do you
Um,
got? What you watch?
well, as you can see from this thing here, saw Captain America:
Ah,
Brave New
yes,
World.
okay.
Yeah, there's my popcorn bucket there. Yeah, there's a lot of mixed reviews out on this one.
Really?
Yeah, I think it came in with a critic score of like 53% the first day it's out. I've heard it's risen since then,
Ooh,
but
okay.
the audience score was 80 something percent. So quite a big difference between the audience and the critic.
Can I ask you something? I kind of
Yeah,
see that to be a thing a lot, whereas the
yeah,
critics don't like something, but the crowd enjoys the shit out of it.
yeah, yeah. In I wrote a lot about that in my very first review for Friends of Comic Con. I reviewed the Hellboy from a few years back, and I wrote about that difference between critics and audience. And look, as I said in that review back then, critics watch a ton of movies, and sometimes they can take it out on a movie, man. Like, if you're looking just to have a fun time and
Hmm.
you know not think a whole lot during a movie, like critics do not understand that. They it seems like they're
Are
not
they
into
being too
fun.
critical?
They are, and that's their job.
Mm,
you got to sit and analyze this movie and dissect. So what's wrong with it? What's fun about it? But I come at it more like the audience. I'm a fan. What did I like about this? Not like I'm not trying to tear a movie to part
Yeah,
when I'm
like truly dissect the shit out of it.
yeah.
It's like, I mean, you got to do a little bit of that, but I understand what you're
Of
saying.
course. Of course, you do that, but like I was talking about in that first review, Joe Bob Briggs, one of my favorite critics, he loves B movies and terrible movies. Like,
Hmm.
there's not many guys like that, where you just have fun and enjoy. I wrote about enjoying like ninja movies when I was a kid. Martial arts movies.
Oh man,
Yeah, you
that was
just
the
watch
best.
that. We were talking Channel 5, man. You just watch that Channel 5 Saturday.
Hell yeah. Anything
Yeah,
Bruce Lee or anything. Didn't even
yeah.
matter if it was
Anything
Bruce Lee
didn't
or not.
even have. Yeah, half the time didn't have Bruce Lee or or Jackie Chan or something.
Yep.
Yeah, I just reviewed a new Jackie Chan movie called Panda Plan, where he's still kicking butt. He's 70 years old. He's
Wow.
still doing his stunts and all that. Fun to see it, and that got bad reviews.
Mm,
You
fun
love
movie
Jackie
though.
Chan, fun movie. If you love Jackie Chan, you're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are problems with this new Captain America. It's a new director. There's problems with pacing. Some of the characters aren't fully developed, but overall, it's it's a story about uh, Sam Wilson, the Falcon, becoming Captain America, and he's questioning kind of like a meta way in the movie, like, am I worthy to be Captain America? The same way the audience is looking at him, like, can he fill the shoes of Chris Evans because he was so great as Captain America? And and he showed in past movies, and he showed in this movie. Anthony Mackie, he's a charming dude. He's a likable guy. He is worthy. He's someone who can take up that mantle and have the Captain America values and all that, and still and kick butt. He's got a Wakandan technology in this movie that helps him. That's pretty cool. For his weapons and all that, and he's got a new Falcon helping him out. Um, and and this movie's also about Harrison Ford. He's stepping into the Thunderbolt Ross role that William Hurt played in all the way back in 2008, The Incredible Hulk. He passed away. But in some ways, this is kind of a sequel to the 2008 Incredible Hulk. It carries on some things from that movie over into
Okay.
this one. But this movie does a lot of things. It does the whole spy thing. It does political stuff with the president. It's got a whole uh, action sequence over water. That's kind of like an old World War II battle with not Bucky, with Falcon and Cap flying and fighting the fighter pilots in the air. That's pretty cool. Like old World War II movie. It's got Red Hulk poking out and rampaging like a old monster movie.
Hmm.
It's fun. Is it the greatest movie in the world? No. Is
Right.
it is it the best Cap movie? No. But
I always say, but is it fun? Because if it's fun,
but
I'm there and I'm good to go.
yeah,
I
it's
want to be
fun.
entertained, and if I'm entertained, I'm good.
Yeah, you want to see Red Hulk smash stuff? Harrison Ford.
Smash.
Yeah, Hulk smash. It's weird to see Ford's face on the Hulk, man. But it's fun. Like it
All
has
right.
it has issues, but Juan Carlo Esposito is in it. He's one of the villains in it.
Oh.
Yeah, so great from Breaking Bad. Going to bring me to a story with Vince Gilligan before we wrap up. But yeah,
All
I,
right.
I give it a 7 out of 10. 3.5 hot sauce packets out of 5. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, if fun, I'm in. And I mentioned last time I had two movies, and I said I'm gonna do something different this week, and I didn't say what it was, but it was that both movies that were like sort of like superhero-ish.
Mhm.
Because I like all the superhero stuff. I don't even care what. Doesn't matter what it is. And I actually didn't like those last ones. I didn't
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
Madam Web. I didn't really like it that much.
yeah,
And Borderlands, I didn't like that much, which is more of like a video game, but sort of superhero-ish kind of,
yeah, yeah.
with all the crazy stunts and all that stuff. But I watched 2024. It came out in 2024 January. It's Lift. It has Kevin Hart in it,
Mhm.
and we're doing this a lot. I keep saying this, but we're doing this a lot with my girl. We're just scrolling and we go, let's just, I don't know. We don't really have a plan. Let's just go with that one and we'll just put something on. And we did that with this movie. He's like this master thief who is convinced by his ex-girlfriend and the FBI to do this crazy, uh, impossible heist. And with this team that he puts together, like any other movie like this, they all have their own little specialty that they do. And so you need everyone to work together in order for this to work. But the crazy thing is that it's in the air, so they got to get like this airplane and blah blah blah, and there's fighting, there's tons of action, there's a couple twists, a couple people that are greedy, and all this sort of stuff. But it's that fun again. Really, it was entertaining, kept us entertained, and we liked it. And it was funny at times. He didn't have to be this like super funny guy like he has to be in all the movies. He has his quick shots here and there, and but it was more action, and it was cool. It was fun.
Okay. And that was on Netflix or
Lift on Netflix.
okay. Nice.
You, you
Yeah, I finished up Cobra Kai. Um,
wait a
yeah,
second. The
yeah,
the wait the new season already came out.
yeah. The final 5 episodes came out a few days ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
I finished the previous one. I got caught up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
And what do
yeah.
you think?
I love the ending. I love it. It wraps up a lot of stuff, and yeah, it gives some good arcs to some of the main guys. Miguel really becomes this generation's Karate Kid, and yeah, and Billy Zapka, Cobra Kai, man, he's fun, man. Yeah, it's a good ending.
Is
It's a
this
good ending.
considered season 6 or
I,
7 or what?
I think six. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
lost
sure
track.
either. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I think it was 5, which is the one I was telling you about the last time we spoke, that I thought was like super corny. I was having a tough time with it. And
yeah,
then 6 came around, and 6, I believe it was 6, is has the big tournament.
yeah, yeah.
You know?
It finishes the big tournament. Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm not spoiling anything. It's a karate. They have tournaments. But in this one, they have like the big one, what they call the big one, and that was super entertaining, man. It brought me right back, and it was fun, and the fights were cool. The little tournaments they had were, it was like 2 versus 2 or 1 versus 1, but you can tag in a teammate,
yeah,
or 2 versus 2, like up high, but you got to knock them off this platform. And I was all in, man. I
yeah,
like that season way more than the previous one.
yeah, yeah. And it finishes up that way, and yeah, it has a good ending. It has callbacks to the original Karate Kid, and yeah, it brings up Rocky, and they do this little training montage to Rocky music, and yeah, yeah. It's fun, man. It has its cheesy moments,
It's
like
so
like
cheesy, bro.
it does, but it's a really good ending. Yeah, you'll be happy with the ending, I think.
Okay, yep,
Yeah,
I'm there for it, man.
yeah, and there's a Karate Kid movie coming out this summer too.
Really?
So, and I'm not sure how much it really has to do with Cobra Kai. I know
Yeah.
Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio are in it, the original Karate Kid. Yeah, but I will have to say, I do have to say about Cobra Kai, I don't like how they made the Karate Kid out to be. He seemed like a whiny little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe that was the point of it, to build up, Cobra Kai and everything, and make him the hero. But like they kind of destroyed, the Karate Kid's character in this one.
Yeah. So he started off as a wimpy kid, right? Like in the
Yeah,
OG one, right?
yeah.
So he had to get built up to be this kid that had confidence and was able to fight. Then now obviously in Cobra Kai, he's now an adult with kids and married and all that. So maybe he's just that guy that doesn't want to be because he's all about like being positive
Mm.
and fighting the right way, or don't only using it if you need to, where the other guys are like, oh, we gotta kill him as soon as you see him,
Exactly.
you better strike first or you're off the team. These guys are out of control.
No mercy.
No
Yeah,
mercy.
yeah, yeah,
These guys were nuts. Break her arm, and then they just like
yeah,
break someone's arm. I'm like, what the hell, dude? Chill out. So
yeah,
he's the complete opposite of that. And like you said, I think yeah, it's on purpose just to build up everything.
yeah,
And he was a whiny bitch, but I think it just works out in the end.
yeah, yeah. No, he's good in the finale and all that, but yeah, just over the
Yeah,
series, it was just kind of like, I loved him so much in the movie, and
yeah,
yeah,
I
not so,
know. I know.
but
But
well,
yeah,
yeah.
go ahead.
And I was just gonna say, and I also finished up Dexter, Original Sin.
Hmm.
Loved it.
I bet you loved it.
Great,
Yeah.
loved it. Great ending. There's gonna be more, but yeah, it brings so much stuff from the past. The young cast is amazing. The old heads are great too. Yeah, it's fun, man.
So they're all back, huh? They're all there.
Back, they're back.
Sort
Yeah,
of like Better Call Saul, where you have
yeah,
the old dude still in the show, like
yeah,
Mike.
yeah. Well, these are new old people, like veteran actors, like Christian Slater,
Oh, I see what you mean.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember you saying, I think he's the dad, isn't he?
he's the dad. Yeah,
Yeah.
Harry. He plays Harry.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
He's
cool.
great. Yeah,
I don't have Showtime, unfortunately.
get it,
That's where you see
man.
it, right?
Yeah, yeah. Paramount Plus with Showtime plan. It's like $12.99 or something. I just get it for a month, binge all the Dexter, then gone.
That's the way to do it,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
That's what I'm doing with Disney right now.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I was yeah, I was watching, like I said, I watched Hawkeye. Hawkeye was whatever. But the last few episodes were really pretty damn good actually. We really enjoyed the heck out of it. It was pretty good. It was enjoyable. It kept you really entertained actually. With the plot
yeah.
and a couple twists there at the end. It was good. Yeah, at first a little slow, kind of trying to build up the story, and gotta get to know who the girl is and this and that. But
Yeah,
yeah, it was
yeah,
good.
yeah. I want to bring up one thing that I've been talking about before.
Let's
I've
do it
been
before
saying,
we get out of here.
yeah, about there being too much anti-hero stuff now. Vince Gilligan, who created Breaking Bad, the biggest anti-hero thing of all time, he said at an award show the other day. He wished, he says there's too much anti-hero stuff now, and it needs to go back to being good guys, because the world today, pretty much Trump, there's too much evil in the world, like right now, that it needs to go back to being heroes, and too much anti-hero stuff. He doesn't want to see that anymore. So interesting coming from him.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah,
I know people love Trump, and obviously, if he's in, people love the guy.
yeah, yeah,
But if there's this much going on in this short of time, like,
yeah,
and it's not creating positivity, it's not creating what do you call it, togetherness,
yeah.
it's not
Unity. Yeah,
unity, it's not creating anything good. Now I'm not gonna get into it deep because I'm not well versed in it. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it doesn't take a freaking genius to see that there's chaos
Yeah.
and being created. I don't know how. I don't know how you follow that.
Yeah, it's something new every day, it seems like, and that's how it was the first term. It's like you're trying to focus on this thing, then you're hit by this other thing going on. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa! It's coming at you so fast, like you can't focus on one. And I think that's deliberate. You know, they don't want you to focus on one thing. It's like,
On to
you
the
know,
next and get to the
on to
next
the
one and get
next.
to the next one.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah, you have a lot of people who um, aren't racist because of him.
yeah.
These are people who are already racists. So I'm not gonna
But
blame it on the guy, but it seems like they are now openly
yeah, there's a lot of
racist.
people who are openly racist, and but there's also a lot of great people. Like, hey, I have a lot of friends and family who are Trump supporters who are good people, and you know, it's
Yeah,
not to say they're bad people, but
no.
look, there's one side of the media who's saying he's amazing. Everything he does is, he's the next coming of Christ or whatever. Like, he can do no wrong, and that's all they hear. Like, so it's like two separate realities. Uh,
Yeah, I would never. Um, I'm always willing to hear both sides,
yeah,
and I think we need more of that. It's
yeah,
okay to listen to the other side, and I think it goes for any argument. If you're
yeah,
arguing with your wife, well, let's hear you out, but hear me out as well. And then let's see what we can come up with. And I don't think that happens anymore. It seems like that's how it used to be. Like, oh, here's let's talk about what's happening here and let's figure it out. It doesn't seem that way now. It's one side or the other.
yeah. That's why I've watched Bill Maher for years because he tries, he's liberal, everybody knows that, but he brings on Republicans to argue their side, and so I love to see that, to hear both sides.
That's a great platform.
Yeah,
I agree. I love it. I love his show.
yeah, and he gets in trouble sometimes for saying the wrong thing or whatever, but it's like, hey, people should be able to speak their minds, whatever side it is. It used to be called politically incorrect,
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that's
You should
what.
definitely.
Yeah, and that's what people love about Trump too. He says whatever, but he's also lying his ass off the whole time. But whatever. Like, yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit chaotic, and um, I feel like if you could sit there and say that everything's good now, then I don't know. I don't know how you could say that. I just don't. And by the way, I've even on here I've talked shit on Biden. I don't think he was the best. I think he had some issues, and
yeah,
neither side's perfect.
yeah,
They both mess up a lot. They're not gonna. There's always gonna be
yeah,
issues with both sides. Doesn't matter who it
yeah.
is.
Look, corporations own America, so they're the ones who choose a lot what's going on, either side. But you do have both sides do make decisions that affect a lot of people, and we're seeing that. You know, whether it be immigrants, whether it be just people flying in freaking airplanes now with all the aviation people, that have been fired. You know, it seems like he's hurting the little guy because he doesn't care. And
No.
yeah, so and then so many of those people voted for him. So you know,
Yeah, I asked a coworker. I said, I won't say the name, but
yeah,
I said, hey, what do you think? You saw the debate? Did you watch the debate? And this person said, I didn't watch it, but um, I heard about it,
yeah,
and then I watched some clips here and there. I go, okay, who do you think won? And they said, I think Trump won.
Mhm.
I go, okay. I go, you should watch it. Because I don't think he answered one question that he was asked.
Yeah.
I go, Kamala answered all the questions. She stood her ground. And by the way, I didn't even really like Kamala, dude. But you
Yeah.
know what I mean. But she did what she was supposed to do up there. This guy just never answered questions, went around everything. I don't understand how you could say that this guy won a debate when you're not even answering the questions that are being asked about specific things that are really important.
Yeah. People don't care about that anymore. It's all how do you look? And he comes across as a guy who tells whatever is on his mind, you know. So people say, I trust that, you know.
Yeah, he's speaking for me somehow.
Yeah.
And so I go, yeah, and I go, well, who do you think he's here for? Do you think he's here for, for the rich, or is he here for the little guy? And this person said, I think he's here for like the middle class,
Yeah.
And I'm okay. You didn't even watch the debate. Like, how do you know? you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
how do you know what he's up to? But this person's family is huge. Trump like flags outside their homes,
Yeah.
huge. So you're never willing to hear the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, it's teams, you know, you got your favorite team, and that's who you root for. And the other thing is, a long time ago, Republicans planted their flag with the church going public, you know, Christians. They all became Republicans because that's who Republicans went for and said, we have your back, we have your values. So all these church going people are with Trump, who, you know, as someone who went to church for a long time, went to a Christian school, he's the Antichrist, man.
He's
Like, but all these Christians follow him, man. Like, because oh, he'll do our stuff for us. You know, he gets rid of abortion, and you know, so
right,
yeah,
right. Well, you got to give it to him. He knows what to say.
yeah,
In
smart,
certain
smart guy.
situations, he knows.
Certain situations, other
Yeah,
other
yeah. In certain
funny
situations, he
exceptions
knows
on
what to
that.
say,
Yeah,
and he gets these people behind him,
yeah,
and that's it. Then he's in. He's the guy now.
yeah,
So I guess we'll see what happens here, man.
yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's the most we've talked about Trump. Even when he got shot across the ear, we didn't talk this much about it.
Yeah, but for more Trump talk,
For more Trump
subscribe.
talk,
Smash that.
smash and subscribe. Want to hear more about Trump doing this move or Eli doing this move? Smash.
Smash.
All right,
All
let's
right.
get on out of here, man.
Later.
Peace.
Peace.